my sister is a conservative and I'm a liberal. She lives in Alberta and I live in BC. We both grew up in rural Alberta. She's challenged me to take what I said in one of my recent videos after the election to do my best to come back to center. And I'm going to take that challenge. So let's talk about equalization payments. Equalization payments are essentially a condo, and all of the units inside the condo would be like the provinces. And the strata is our equalization payments. All of the units pay a strata fee, and that strata fee goes into a contingency fund. And when a place breaks down or there's mold or anything goes wrong, that contingency fund pays for those specific things. This is essentially what equalization payments are. So the provinces pay a tax, the tax goes to the federal government, and the federal government divvies them out to provinces that are poor or struggling. And that helps to pay for education, healthcare, any of those kind of essentials. This is from the government website. So here you can see BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Newfoundland are making the most. And those are then being divvied out to provinces that are making the least. So Manitoba, Quebec, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, and PEI. Equalization payments are not punishment for success. They are stability for the country. And when we look at countries like the US, sorry to throw you under the bus, sorry about that, they don't have equalization payments. So when you look at states like Mississippi that are a much poorer state, they don't have anything where they're giving them money to make sure that their education and healthcare are not failing. And do we want a country that looks like that, where in one province you can get great education and in the other you might not, or where you might get really terrible healthcare in one and much better healthcare in the other? So is there a conversation that we should be having about, is Alberta being treated fairly? And is there a different solution that we should be looking at? Well, Alberta is one of the richest provinces in Canada. When they are hit by hard times, when oil dips, Albertans lose jobs. And because they are one of the wealthiest provinces, they don't have any help when that happens. We don't have a mechanism that kicks into place when wealthy provinces go through hard times. And maybe there's something to be said about recognizing Alberta as not just a strong financial province, but a builder in this country. You can't talk about unity when people feel invisible. Albertans are crying out, and whether they want to separate or they don't, it seems to be a pretty unified feeling that the West feels unrepresented by Canada. So maybe we need to start having the conversations about how they can be better represented. But let's have a conversation.